You know, every time I rewatch Naruto, or anything to do with Naruto, I can't help but be reminded of the absolute disrespect Team 3, aka Team Guy, received, okay? And I'm going to talk about that in this video right here. Let's get into it.
I got a rant, y'all.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Guac Papa Dustin, whatever the hell y'all want to call me, back at you again with another video today. As always, feel free to follow me on my other social media down below, my Twitch, TikTok, Instagram, gaming channel, all that good jazz. Now look, as I said, I'm going to be making this video about Team 3, aka Team Guy, okay? Now look, in my opinion, they're the most disrespected team. Now, I already made a video about Neji, who's a part of that team, and why he is the most disrespected character in Naruto, okay? And honestly, I can make a video about all members of Team 3, but I just figured, fuck it, why not make an entire video? Because the team as a whole was just so underused, so misused, okay? It's ridiculous. Like, honestly, looking back at the series, okay? The only person of that team who ever got, like, true, like, justice was Guy. And even then, it wasn't even that much other than fighting Madara. And this was a team that had so much potential and they were so unique, okay? Neji was a prodigy with the Byakugan, okay? I'm not going to try and talk about Neji too much because, like I said, I already made a video about him. If you want to go check that out, go ahead. I already talked about him and how he was, like, essentially, you know, the Hyuga clan's genius. Like, you know, he was a genius level character that was, in my opinion, probably like the equivalent to Itachi or, you know, for the Hyuga clan. And you see how they fucking treated his ass, okay? But then we got my boy Rock Lee, who, like I said, deserves a video all to himself, okay? I mean, Rock Lee almost felt like more of a main character than Naruto, simply because Rock Lee had to fight and train harder than pretty much everyone else in the series, okay? This guy didn't have any talent, couldn't do any ninjutsu or genjutsu or anything like that, okay? And yet somehow was still one of the most respectable characters in this entire series. Through sheer will, determination, and just overall believing in himself, believing in Guy Sensei's training, he was able to become a splendid ninja the way he wanted to be, okay? And yet, despite all this stuff, okay, despite learning the 8 gates, despite all this, okay, they never did anything with Rock Lee, okay? His brightest moments were in the original run, okay? When he fought against Gaara and Kimimaro, and in both fights he didn't even win, okay? I mean, to be fair here, you know, the Kimimaro fight, if Kimimaro wasn't sick, he probably would have killed him and Gaara, but still, you know, we got to see Drunken Fist at least. And then, you know, during the Chunin exams when he fought Gaara and earned everyone's respect, even the respect of guys like Kakashi, who went out and said Rock Lee was a genius, okay? We saw how much of that Rock Lee was, and then he got his leg and arm broken and almost couldn't be a ninja anymore had Tsunade not healed him. The Rock Lee worked so hard. We see this interesting character that people love, and they just gave him the back seat, okay? Like, he didn't really do anything very significant in Shippuden, okay? Granted, I mean, everyone kind of got the shaft in Shippuden outside of Naruto and Sasuke, but even still, you know, I feel like out of almost every other team, you know, they just took such a back seat. You know, if we're not counting filler or anything like that, if we're just talking about the original canon, you know, even during the Pain arc, they weren't even there to help fight against the Pains, okay? Fucking Kiba was there to fight against the Pains with his mom, okay? Fucking Shino and the Aburame clan were there, okay? You had all these other people fighting against the 6 Paths of Pain, okay? All waiting for Naruto to come back with Sage Mode. And then Team Guy and Rock Lee and Neji and, you know, Tenten were all just out of the village casually. Now, I do kind of get why they did this, because let's be real here, okay? Might Guy goes 8 gates, it's all fucking over for Pain. But even still, you have these interesting characters. As I said, Neji was a very interesting character himself. He had so much potential. He was the first one of Naruto's class, or at least around Naruto's age group, to become a Jonin, okay? And then Rock Lee, you know, had everyone's respect. He worked so hard to become a good ninja, okay? And then we have fucking Tenten. Now, let's be honest here. Tenten, in my opinion, was the most disrespected character besides Neji, okay? I feel like Neji had so much potential that was wasted. Tenten, we never even got to see if she had any damn potential, because almost every time she was on the screen, okay, when she did get screen time, okay, I mean, hell, she had probably the least amount of screen time of any of the original Konoha teams that were around Naruto's age group, okay? I mean, seriously, she could barely get screen time in filler. Like, it was fucking ridiculous. And I get she really didn't have much else aside from summoning weapons, but do you know how many cool things you could fucking do with shit like this? And they didn't even fucking give her a chance. I mean, what's the first thing that comes to mind with Tenten, okay? Outside of her summoning weapons, getting her ass whooped by Tamari. Then I found out she was supposed to marry Neji, okay? I mean, hell, I know Neji's dead, but you couldn't have had her get with Rock Lee or some shit like that. Maybe that would have been too fucking predictable, but still, okay? What the fuck is she doing in Boruto, aside from just having a bunch of weapons, okay? Why couldn't Tenten get more fucking screen time? Why doesn't Tenten have more potential, okay? You know, like I said, I could make a whole video on Tenten and Rock Lee too, just as much as I did with fucking Neji. But still, I just figured I'd throw it all in this one video right here. These characters, you know, they were about a year older than everyone in Naruto's class. You know, they waited to go into the Chunin exams, okay? And I remember when I first seen them, when they were first introduced, okay? I felt like they, you know, were kind of different. You know, we see Neji, we see Tenten, we see Rock Lee, and we were thinking, holy shit, these fucking people, they actually look fucking serious, okay? I already said Neji and Sasuke was the one fight we didn't get that I really wanted to fucking see, and I still want to see it to this day. We already knew Rock Lee was going to be amazing, the way he stopped Neji and Sasuke from fighting. Not Neji and Sasuke. I don't know why I thought it was Neji and Sasuke. I literally just said they haven't fought. It was him and that one proctor at the Chunin exams. You know, he stopped them and was so quick that even Sasuke couldn't keep up with him with the Sharingan. That and him trying to, you know, get Sakura's affection was just totally awesome. Gotta give him some credit. He was confident as shit. But yeah, like I remember when they were first introduced, you knew they were going to be serious threats. And what happened to them as the series went along? Nothing, okay? Neji lost to Naruto because of plot bullshit. Fucking Tenten basically got her ass whooped by Tamari within like a minute, okay? And then Rock Lee put up a good fight against Gaara, but we already knew he probably wasn't going to win. And then he got fucked up, which sidelined him for so long. After the Chunin exams, and then, you know, Rock Lee later on going on the retrieval arc and fighting Kimimaro, and Neji fighting one of the Sound 4, that little spider guy. I can't remember his name. He was so irrelevant. But, you know, they had their moments, but then Tenten didn't even have her fucking moment at all. Like, Tenten, like I said, never got shit that ever happened for her, okay? Like, honestly, like, you could write Tenten out of the entire series, okay? Like, she literally doesn't affect anything. Like, that's the most fucked up thing. They had a few good moments in the 4th Great Shinobi War. You know, Tenten having different weapons and all of that, and, you know, Neji, you know, fighting against the White Zetsu, and, you know, helping out Hinata and everybody and sacrificing himself in the most stupid bullshit way ever. That and Rock Lee saving Might Guy before Might Guy went full 8 gates on 6 Paths Madara. You know, they had good moments, but it's for a team that had so much potential. When I felt like they didn't have like a lot of build up. Definitely not as much as anyone from the Sand Village, okay, as Tamari, Kankuro, and Gaara. But you definitely knew these guys are going to be some threats once the Chunin exams happen, okay? And they were easily showing that with their capabilities, okay? Neji and Rock Lee were being hyped up as fucking geniuses who were incredibly strong, who could take on guys like Naruto and Sasuke, okay? And Tenten was just kind of there, but still, you know, you felt like if she was with these two guys, she probably had some sort of potential. And, you know, then we have Might Guy, who's supposed to be stronger than Kakashi, and even though we all thought it was a bluff, we later on learned that shit was true. So yeah, for all this build to this team, they didn't capitalize on any of it. They didn't do, like, shit for them, okay? It's like, after the Chunin exams and the Sasuke retrieval arc, what the fuck did these guys do? Okay, outside of a few good moments in Shippuden. And as I said, everyone kind of got the shaft in Shippuden, okay? But I feel like Team Guy definitely got it the most, okay? Especially even with Neji's death and the fact that Tenten and Rock Lee didn't really do anything crazily significant. But then we're gonna get to Might Guy, the only person on this team who really didn't get the shaft as much as everyone else, okay? Obviously, he's their Jonin leader, okay? He's supposed to, you know, be strong, okay? He's Kakashi's eternal rival, after all, so we already knew he definitely had something there. I mean, even Itachi told Kisame not to underestimate this guy. And clearly, that was shown to be true after he beat the shit out of Kisame by accessing the 7th gate and beating him with, I believe it was Hirodora, okay? I think I'm saying that right. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. But we already knew Might Guy was going to be something crazy, and we've seen that in the 4th Great Shinobi War. We've seen that when he fought against Mask Obito, okay? We see it when he fought against Madara. We've seen it when he was fighting against the other armies and people, you know. He was always a bright spot in Kakashi's life. We always knew he was Kakashi's rival, and we started seeing that as the series went along and progressed, that he was something, a force to be reckoned with. And as I said, he's the only person of his own team that he led that wasn't Hode. Like, I almost feel bad, Mike Guy himself had no real talent, just like Rock Lee. He was like a father figure to Rock Lee, okay? I really don't know what his connection to Tenten and, Neji was. I mean, they clearly seemed annoyed with him half the time, but, still, he was their leader. He trained them, he worked hard. Like I said, he was like a father figure to Rock Lee. He was willing to die with Rock Lee if he didn't survive his surgery from Tsunade. He was so willing, to be there for his squad mates, to be there for everyone else. And, he was really the bright spot of Team 3. It's unfortunate that his team ended up turning out to be, I don't want to say shit, but, wasted potential, okay? I've already said Neji's wasted potential. We already know Rock Lee, the way they did him was criminal. And fucking Tenten was just, fucking a federal crime. Let's just be fucking real here, okay? The way they never gave her screen time, the way they wasted Rock Lee and Neji, okay? As I said, Mike Guy was the only person there who wasn't wasted. And while it was great to see him, sacrifice himself with the 8 gates and get healed by Naruto and Sasuke, even he kind of fell short. He did all that. He had his badass moment. Madara declared him the strongest, okay? He got his respect, which was awesome. I just wish his team would have gotten that same respect. And at first they did, but with all the wasted potential, it's one thing that every time I watch Naruto, I get so frustrated watching Team 3, Team Guy, anytime, I literally watch the fillers, okay, just to see Team Guy in them, okay, because I loved the team that damn much. I loved Neji, I loved Rock Lee, okay, Tenten is fucking bae, and Mike Guy was pretty cool, but the fact that you never really seen these guys outside of, filler was just unfortunate, and it was just a waste of all their potential. But anyways, that's just my fucking opinion, okay? I definitely think they're the most disrespected team of anyone in Konoha, and even in all the other villages, okay? They were definitely the most disrespected, and they had the most wasted potential, okay? But you guys let me know what you think down in the comments below about them. Anyways, that's just a quick video I wanted to put out for you guys today. As I said, let me know what you think of Team Guy down in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if I missed anything down below in the comments. Anyways, I want to thank you guys for watching this video. More videos coming out here soon, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.